Yo, what's up guys, it's Pogs here, back with another video, and today we are doing another deck list since you all seem to enjoy these because they're my most viewed videos on the channel, and I'm doing this because I haven't uploaded in a while. So today we've got pure Tearlaments. I haven't took this to the locals yet because I played branded Tearlaments today, went 2-2, but pulled the naughty skull drain, so can't complain really. So I'm going to do my pure Tearlaments list, which I'm actually taking to a locals tomorrow. You won't get any content off that because I don't record there. Because I've only been going because I've been off school. So let's get into my pure Tearlaments list. So to start off the main deck, we play standard Tearlament amounts: 3 Rhino Art, 3 Sheeran, 3 Merle, and one of the best cards, 3 Halfness. So Rhino's just a combo starter. Normal summon and send a Tearlament, make Kit Coloss to search, or Foolish, and continue. Sheeran, just dump another Tearlament out your hand, mill 3, then fuse into Kit hopefully. And Merle, typically summon it off Kit to mill 8, then hopefully mill a Tearlament because RNG sometimes a pain. Then having this too good, especially if you're going second and you have either a Shadol or King of the Swamp in hand and you mill the other with 2 Tearlaments. Turn 0 Calga Winder is just broken, and most of the time your opponent just scoops. Next, I only play 2 Pellerino because I only own the 2. But as a third, I play Upstart as a substitute. Because if you have a specific archetype card, but you can't afford to do anything, Upstart's just a good substitute. As it's just a generic card that's a plus whether to draw one. Next, onto the Tearlament traps. I play 2 Meta Noise, 1 Celiac, and 1 Crime. So Crime stops Dark Roller in order. Celiac just negates, and Meta Noise, Book of Moons, which I really like. Earlier today, my opponent Dark Ruled me, and I had a set Meta Noise, which was live because I had Kit Coloss on board. So I went Meta Noise. I Book of Moon their normal summon and dumped a Tearlament, and I used the Tearlament with the Winder on board to make it the second Winder in my extra deck, and just made my opponent scoop and went to game 3. Still lost that, but went 2-1. Next, onto the Shadol package. You play the 1 Squamata and the 1 Beast. It's really good because if you send Squamata, you can just send Beast, and if you send Beast, it's a free draw. Plus, it's nice having more. It's nice having the fodder in your grave for snow. Next, for the King of the Swamp package, play 2 King of the Swamp and the 1 Poly, because Poly's just really nice, especially to trigger your Tearlament effects, which I do quite like. It doesn't come up often because it often gets milled, but still nice, especially if you're trying to bait out your opponent's ash. You can go King of the Swamp to search Poly, and if your opponent ashes you, then it's very nice. Next, for the one-offs, we play the 1 Snow, the 1 Terraforming, the 1 Galaxy Cyclone, the 1 Cold Boy, the 1 Foolish, and the 1 Instant Fusion. So Instant Fusion gets Kit Coloss out your extra deck, and then you can search. Foolish dumps a Tearlament. Galaxy Cyclone Cold Boy protects you from stuff like Ash or the hand traps. Galaxy Cyclone is for stuff like Mystic Mine. So if you mill it, you can banish it and then destroy a face-up spell or trap on your opponent's board. So what you can do is you can go Galaxy Cyclone to destroy Mystic Mine. Terraforming searches Pellerino, obviously, and Snow's just really good in any mill deck because it's just a free summon at the end of the day, and the free Book of Moon, which can really help sometimes. Next, onto the hand traps, but staples, I'd say. Play 3 Ash, 3 DD Crow, and 3 Super Poly. So Super Poly is really good, except in the mirror match. You don't really want to Super Poly their stuff because it triggers them in grave. DD Crow, it's good against Sprite and Tearlament actually, because if you banish the Swap Frog that they use for Ronin, then they can't get Ronin out. And then Ash is just the most generic hand trap out there, so obviously I'd like to run it. And for the last 3 cards in the deck, I'll play obviously the 3 Darkruler. God's just too good not to play 3 this format, especially with just all the boards being put up. So going on to the extra deck, for the Tearlament cards, we play the 1 Kaleido, the 2 Kitkalos. Fun fact about Kitkalos, I was talking to a mate the one day about Tearlament. He just sold his Tearlament core to someone. He was like, he thinks Kitkalos should be played at 3 because it's that good of a card and it's easily recyclable, unlike Kaleido. I did agree with him because it is a really good card. You can get it out through Rhino, Instant Fusion, Poly, and then you can mill 5. It's really good. Next, we play Double Winder. So this is for if your original Winder gets Darkruler no more. What you can do is if you have a set meta noise or a Havnis, as long as you get a Tearlament engraved, what you can do is you can use that Tearlament with the first Winder to go into the second Winder, which your opponent never likes. Next, we play 2 Dragostapelia, easily recyclable and just a really nice negate. Just just put a counter, make it level 1, which also stops Sprite because they want them to be level 2s. And then what you do is you negate while it's on board and as a counter. Next, my King of the Swamp targets. I play the 1 Caliga, the 1 Millennium Eyes Restrict. Both really good. Caliga is just the Winder for Flunderies. And I quite like it. Turn 0, going Caliga Winder. Your opponent normally just scoops after that. Then Millennium Eyes Restrict. Just really nice to steal something, negate it and everything. Next, for my 2 Super Poly targets, play Starving Venom and play Garora. But them are the 2 that I've put in. The Dragostapelia class is just 1 really. Garora's for Sprite obviously. It's just really easy to make against them. And then Starving Venom for stuff like Branded and Branded Despair and everything. So all it requires is 2 darks. It's just for the dark heavy decks really. Next, for the XYZs of the deck, we play Reader, obviously. So good in this deck. Love it. Especially if I've stolen an opponent's trap or spell. Just to draw or bounce to the top of the deck is just hilarious. And then the Abyss Dweller. Really nice. Especially in the mirror match. Just your opponent draws and you go Abyss Dweller to stop all their Tearlaments for the game. Well, no, for the turn. And against Sprite really, because you can go Abyss Dweller and I can't use Rolling Toading anymore. And for the links of the deck, I play one Dark Charmer, easy to make, it's a dark heavy deck, and one Elf, because we like that target protection around here. So with Elf, if you summon it, you can also revive the melee and mill through on your opponent's turn with it, plus whatever other plays you have. You get target protection with Elf. So, going on to the side deck. As I've said in previous videos, I wouldn't recommend copying this side deck because this side deck's built for the locals that I go to, not the locals that you would go to really. So if you're going to build a side deck, build it around the locals that you go to, instead of just copying others. So, to begin with, you play 3 Lava Golem. Really nice this format. Get rid of 2 on your opponent's board. Doesn't trigger anything or any of that. Unless it just triggers as soon as it goes to grave by anything. But it's really nice to have. Next card that everyone hates me using against them, because we all love it. The triple anti-spell. Really nice to have, especially going first in game 2. Just go anti-spell to stop at all the spells, and your opponent can only get rid of it if they've drew the out. That's quick play in the starting hand. Next, back row height we play the 3 Cosmics. No point playing any other. So you want to banish your opponent's Tearlament spells, and you'd like to banish Eldritch cards and all that. And then I played 12 card side deck because I took 3 DD Crow out. So I'm trying to think of the last 3. Might put evenly. But for the last 3, I'll play 3 Lancia. So once again, stops rolling. Also stops DD Crow, stops Virtual, stops Adventure Package and all that. And it stops the new set Runic, the new archetype Runic, which banishes the top of your deck. So if you go Lancia, they aren't exactly going to be doing much. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe because it motivates me to do more live videos. And I'll see you on the next one. So peace.